Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I just have... I don't know. I'm incredibly baffled by this. You probably saw this floating around on Twitter. And there's no real easy way to talk about this. But we have a woman who doesn't identify as a woman. And that's all it is. It's just an identity crisis. Obviously, there's deeper things to it, but that's in its simplistic form. It's a disassociation from reality. Who is being praised for playing a woman. I really like playing women, and I'm really good at it, says the star of House of the Dragon, who doesn't identify. A woman who doesn't identify as a woman who's playing a woman. I'm pretty certain, ladies and gents, in some form or another, this is, you know, sacrilege to sort of left-leaning inclusivity people, you know, who say only gays can play gays, and like, you know, surely only a woman can play a woman. But then I guess you'd have to identify what a woman is at this point. And I guess as well, like, if you ask this individual what a woman is, she herself would probably struggle to say it. And this is, I mean, it's just lunacy. It's just mind-bogglingly stupid. More so that they're being praised for it. Oh my god, so stunning and brave. A woman who doesn't identify as a woman plays a woman really well. What fucking reality are we on? What planet are we living in? Honestly, it's absolute nonsense. Now, I've scrolled down through some of this and sort of highlighted what I thought was absolutely hilarious. They just sort of talk about, you know, their history and sort of coming up, and you know, they've played a woman before. They played Tony Collette's daughter in something. Do you know what I mean? Like, very nonsensical things. But the main point of doing this video is more specifically the whole praise that they're getting. And just some of the comments that they make is, well, outside of the main one, absolute lunacy. So we have this, right? Realities are what we make them. But commonly, once you leave art school, you spend a lot of time in a studio on your own. And I can see how badly that would go for me. I found that in theatre. I could explore similar stuff, but that there would have to be other people around. Realities are what we make them. I mean, isn't that the... You know, isn't that the mantra certain people live by? Disassociation from reality. Right there. That's that. Right there. Right there, ladies and gents. So we have this, you know, Game of Thrones was notorious for its tight security. Darcy was also part of a group actors to petition for paper scripts. Initially that was a no, but you need the paper to write on and spill your tea on and live on. Thankfully the producers relented. Likewise, when Darcy auditioned for the part of Rhaenyra, they were asked to read fake scenes for an untitled fantasy project. I'm pretty sure every other actor knew it was for Game of Thrones prequel, so the fact that I didn't really speaks to a naivety in me. Once I'm hoping gets replaced by wisdom at any moment. Again, 3 months of self-tapes later, Darcy was invited to audition. She goes, okay, cool, you did well, go get drunk and we'll be in touch. And then they're like, oh, there you go, you're good to go. The next morning, I'm alone in a field with some cows and I get the call. All I remember is Ryan telling me to buy some sunglasses, which to some... Oh, scroll down. Which to some extent is a real non sequitur. It felt completely unrelated, like, you got the part, also, have you remembered to buy some sunglasses? Cool, I guess. But then, ladies and gents, then we start scrolling down. And there's even more stuff. Again, just this sheer lunacy part of everything. Again, remember, ladies and gents, sheer lunacy. That's what we're unpacking here. By the time I received the offer for the role, I had seen a few full screenplays, and so it wasn't like starting a journey into the dark. I was keenly aware, because I'd been made aware by Miguel and Ryan from a very early stage, that this was a story built around two female characters, and one that seeks to interrogate the violence inherent to the patriarchy from a female perspective. Which to me felt like a very different entry point than Game of Thrones. Also, you know, I love talking about patriarchy. So I was like, great, I'll do it. They grinned from ear to ear. What? 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 What do you mean you love talking about the patriarchy? What are you doing? Really? Really? Come on. It was exciting to see a young woman on the page who had such keen awareness of how power structures were operating and could see that someone, i.e. Damon, was able to exist via a completely different set of rules than those afforded to her. That desire was to seek a kind of masculine freedom and take up space in the way that she perceives men do really spoke to me. I felt that as a kid. There's like, honestly, you could unpack this all in a therapy session, couldn't you, some of this stuff? Realities of what we make of them. I wanted to fight against the patriarchy. I'm not a woman, but I am a woman. I like playing women. The desire to seek a kind of masculine freedom. I felt like that as a kid. I mean, this is legitimately therapy unpacking stuff. I had this sort of tangible awareness of what it might look like were I a boy. So I think I had that same experience. Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gents. Peak lunacy. With the release of House of the Dragon, in which Darcy plays a female character, the potential to be misgendered as an actor and as a person is huge. Was that a concern when accepting the part? Look, Darcy begins. I don't know, maybe she's, I don't know, trying to struggle back a smirk from all this nonsense. I really like playing women, and I'm really good at it. My worst case, hold on. We're here. Oh. My worst case scenario is that suddenly people tell me what I can and can't play. What, like everyone else? You mean like people who can't play gay people anymore, who can't play non-binary people anymore? I have all the... like Scarlett Johansson was going to play a trans person. I can't play him now because of lobbyists and activists. You mean like them? Fucking one rule for one, none for the other. I have all the tools necessary to play women. Oh, you mean like any actor who could also play a trans person? Who could also play a non-binary person but is not allowed anymore? Oh my god. I lived as one for a long time. People still think I am one. It's like, let me do my job. I'm really good at it. Fucking hell. Again, like I said, genuinely, some like therapy level unpacking stuff within all of this. Genuine therapy level unpacking. I'm a woman who doesn't identify as a woman that's very good at playing a woman. So let me play women. But, side note, if you're a woman you can't play non-binary or trans people. Because, haha, reasons, I guess.